want to thank you for tuning in to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, peoples? How you doing? It is another edition of inspiration for you. It's just, you have to surround yourself with people who are doing things, who are going places, who are not making excuses for, why they're not doing it, or they're thinking about it. And we don't want any of that. We want to surround ourselves with people who are going for their dreams. And my next guest is that kind of person. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. It takes a lot to get to where you want to go in life. And it takes a lot of perseverance. It also takes a lot of stamina because, you're going to get just put it this way. Failure isn't an option here, okay? You can get us on dreamchasersradio.com. Again, that's dreamchasersradio.com. You can also reach us at 100.9 FM as well as 1580 AM on iHeartRadio, WCCF, every Monday at 11 o'clock. And now for the show. I always wanted to say that. Anyway, so we have a great artist on the show for today. His name is Nikko Tesla, right? I said that right now. I know I like that last name. I really do like that last name. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So tell us about yourself and how did you get started in music?
Well, Nikko Tesla, I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Actually, my family does music. I have a big musical background. I play instruments. My aunt is Gloria Gaynor. She made the song "I Will Survive" and everything like that. So my mom and my aunts all sang. Uncles played instruments. So it was kind of just something I seen growing up and just continued to do.
Tell her I subscribed to her TikTok. And that she did a wonderful job on New Year's. I really appreciated it. My mom is Evelyn Thomas, so I grew up with that too, and they probably know each other. Who knows?
Probably.
But whatever the case may be, I understand growing up in that family. It's kind of like you want to escape from destiny, and you can't really do that. So, what kind of influence did they have on your life that you are now an artist? Because a lot of people that I know, they are, and some aren't. So, how did you find your way into this music scene?
Well, especially my mom, she was just real supportive. Once she saw hip hop was something that grabbed me, she was like, "Hey, let's go to the studio. Let's see." You know what I'm saying? She wasn't one of those people that said, that's just a dream." It may have been that way because she actually experienced, music and being successful. So, she was my main, push. Like, do it if it's something you want to do. Give it your all. Don't half step. Be all the way. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
It's so cool. A lot of people have misconceptions that the kids of famous people or family of famous people have it set, that we have it made.
Yeah.
No, I never experienced that. And I would love to have experienced that. And I would have to work so hard for it. But I've had to work hard for it. What has it been like for you?
It's extreme work. Nothing comes easy. To me, it's more so the reverse. You have to prove yourself more. Because some people think you might have the silver spoon and, they might feel like you don't have the talent or things like that. And then your family wants to see results because they've seen the success before. So you can't just say, "Hey, I got 10 streams today." They want to see more. They want to see results. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but it's definitely a blessing though.
Right. Being the nephew of Gloria Gaynor, what was that like growing up, and what is that like today?
It was extremely fun. I can't lie. Going to our house and seeing the music execs. It's a funny story. My little cousin actually got offered a job by Tommy Mottola when we was in high school, and it was like, this is the guy that runs Sony. Like, he just offered you. He just said, see him when you get out of college. Like, it's opportunities that we were afforded. But it was super fun. It was fun.
That's cool. That is really cool. Tommy Mottola is a great business person. He's made so many different people, but like you said, it's extremely hard. You have to prove yourself. You definitely do. You kind of have to be better, or even that much better at
Yeah.
business and at everything in order for
Yeah.
people to go, you're just like them. It's like, okay, thank
Yeah.
you. So tell me about your music and tell me about your journey so far.
Well, my music is extremely soulful, even though it's hip hop. You hear a lot of samples in it. I try to tug at emotions, more so than just not saying anything. So it's definitely the music itself is a journey.
Mm-hmm.
My journey as an artist, it's been ups and downs. It's been like anybody else's journeys. There's valleys, there's peaks. Um, you get to meet some really great people. Some people you get to find out later on weren't that great. So
Yeah.
it's definitely what I will say. It's a learning experience
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like you have to go through it to actually, understand it.
Right, right. And have you had the opportunity to raise your own family during this time that you've been going through the music?
Yes, yes, I'm married, beautiful wife, she sings as well. She does gospel. So that's another having to support them and support her dreams. I
Mm-hmm.
can't just say, hey, just go get my album and she's in the
Right,
back, so
right.
it's fun, but it's challenging.
Definitely. If you had to do one thing over again, you know, if you had the opportunity to do that one thing over again, what would that be and why?
I would have went to college for music. The why behind that is because I went to performing arts high school, which is Bayside High School. So I had to audition to get into the high school,
Mm-hmm.
and being young and silly is like, I don't need this, and not really understanding that the college aspect. There's a lot of people that I met that went to musical colleges that I would have been able to meet earlier in life
Mm-hmm.
and already have had built that relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
So, and just to just broaden my horizon musically,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I had to play catch up a little bit because I didn't go to college for music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's never too late, especially nowadays where you can do it all online.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want to go to college? I
Absolutely.
just I just entered. I'm a student. It's like at their fingertips nowadays, Wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe one day you'll get that chance. Having a family is difficult to actually, like you said, make sure that everything runs right, and
Yeah.
then make sure everything is kind of even. I've had to back out on some things because I'm missing time with my family, So
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
Definitely. So tell me about the music that you got out now. I want to hear about it. Yes.
It's called Black Hill Ave 2. Obviously, it's the second edition. Um, this one is a lot more soulful than the first one. I touch on different topics. Like if I was a millionaire, is basically my perspective on what I would do to better the Black community if I had the funds to. I have a song on there that a lot of people love called Quincy and Caden, which is a song for my sons. I basically wrote it like, God forbid, the day God calls me home, if I
Mm-hmm.
haven't been able to tell you these things before then, here's what you need to do to be a man. So it's a lot of that type of music on there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful. Wow. There's a lot of people looking at you today and they're saying, he's that, he had it great,
Yeah.
What would you tell them, in order to kind of maybe help them to get up and on the ranks, maybe inspire them a little bit?
Just keep pushing. Nothing's easy. It's not going to be given to you. There's going to be naysayers. There's going to be doubters. You're going to doubt yourself sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but what God has planned for you, nobody can take away. So just definitely keep pushing, keep walking in your purpose, and everything falls into place. I promise you, it all
Mm-hmm.
falls into place.
It does. It definitely does. It does. It does. I want to thank you so much for being on the show, Nikko. Where can people find you?
Instagram, you can find me in Nikko We Trust. Facebook, Twitter is all Nikko Tesla.
I just
Spotify.
love that name.
All the streaming platforms, wherever you listen to your music, just type it in and I'll definitely pop up.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you again so much for being on the show, and tell your auntie thank you so much for her life and giving her music, because I know how that is. I've seen my mother give her life, and I know
Yes.
that's something that you just, and you have to sing that one song all over again. And believe me, every time I go somewhere, I Will Survive is the women's anthem of all time.
Yeah.
But now it's Nikko Tesla's turn. And I want to thank you so much, Nikko, for being on the show. And I appreciate you coming on. And I appreciate you inspiring my listeners. Guys, he is here to show you that it's not just an easy road for everybody. Not everybody gets that silver spoon, like you said, in their mouth. Some people just have to work hard at it. And, Nikko had to work hard at it, and I did too. So here we go. And I want to thank Nikko for being here. We're going to have all of his information in the description box below. So all you have to do is copy and paste that into your browser, click enter, and it'll take you straight there if it's not already highlighted. Nikko, thank you again so much. And tell your wife I said hello.
I will. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And thank you guys. And don't forget to dare to be different. See ya. Bye.